Alright, first and foremost, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well and taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the eye king that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect and risking their lives and freedoms to do so. Definitely more so now than ever before. This is the Brother Zion Amon from the GMS Detroit by Camp. And this is going to be a lesson. As you can see, I believe the title would be concerning accusations, right? And this is coming from, or this video is basically based upon the guy that you see on the screen here. He goes by him. His handle is him on YouTube, right? H.I.M. which is, I believe, is Hebrews Israelite Ministries, if I remember correctly. And he's camping out of Detroit. You're seeing Solo Dolo, and well, basically, long and the short is that we're, no one of GMS is dealing with this guy because last camp week he came by to pay homage to the Detroit camp, right? And as it seems, him being there at camp, everything seemed to be kosher, right? Broke bread and I guess had some a goodly exchange, right? But after the fact, after camp, or I guess maybe the next day, he put up a video saying that brothers put something in or on his arm, right? Put something in or on his arm, like one of the brothers at our camp put something on his arm, as if we were being mischievous or deliberate, right? And even the thing that was on his arm looked like just a piece of string, right? Piece of whether it was string or piece of a fringe or whatever. So I honestly could have, came from anywhere, but it's like, get serious, you know what I'm saying? But just it's just basically a how you would say PSA, right? No one of GMS is dealing with this guy because he ain't come correct and he's making these accusations, right? And not only that, and the way he did it looks like he's doing it for clout, right? To get some numbers to his channel or whatever, because Jake loves controversy, right? But to no avail, because hey, at the end of the day, it just exposed to what you really own. This guy, what this guy really owned. So, like I said, PSA, no one is dealing with this guy out of Detroit. Like I say, goes by the handle him, H.I.M. periods in between, Hebrew Israelite Ministries. No one of GMS is dealing with it. So now we're just going to get a few scriptures, because the Lord warned us about accusations. He warned us about persecutions. That's part of this truth. It's part of the ministry. It comes with the territory. So at the end of the day, all right, we believe we're the hopeful elect, and Lord willing, if we stay the course, hey, it seems that we're doing something right. So anyway, I'm gonna start with Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, right, 26 and verse 5, and it reads, "There be three things that my heart feareth, and the fourth I was sore afraid: the slander of a city." All right, bear with me. It says, the slander of a city, the gathering of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death, right? Because when you die, it's all over. You're at rest, right? these three things, these can worry a man. All right, starting with what he says, the slander of a city. You know what I'm saying? When someone is making accusations, false accusations, spitting on your name, because before this guy came out, right? Not me personally, but as a camp, we've been out there some 13, 14 odd years, right? And basically haven't had a bad report. And then this guy, for whatever his personal reasons are, he didn't want to, join our camp. He didn't want to join GMS. He wanted to do his own thing. So, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're coming correct, as long as you're preaching the correct doctrine, you're giving double honors. You know what I'm saying? You're moving right in the spirit. It's all good. But come to find out after we, as a camp, we've been out there 13 odd years, right? And then you have a Johnny come lately come up, right? For your first time, that's what makes it such a bad look. His first interaction with us as a camp turned out to be sour. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he at camp when he was fellowshipping, all right, with brothers at the camp, it was all good. But to our surprise, the very next day, all right, he's spewing all these accusations out on brothers. So, that's mischievous on his part. Because if there was any issue, you should have addressed it at the camp. You know what I'm saying? You should have just said, hey, you should have just brought it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been easily hashed out. But instead of, doing that, you want to make, a video about brothers alleging what we've done unto you. And that's not the case. It's not even a matter of truth. You know what I'm saying? So, this guy's clearly going off. It says, dealing with the unruly multitude, niggas, you know what I'm saying, 2/3, you walking up the street, walking up the block, right, you see, 4 or 5 Jakes, you know what I'm saying, you can just look at their countenance and you already know they own some nonsense, you know what I'm saying, that can worry a man, you know what I'm saying, and then lastly, false accusation. Because as a camp, we built such a good reputation for all of a sudden for someone to come along and just dismantle that in one video. It's a worrisome thing, but at the end of the day, there's no need to worry because, like I said, the Lord warned us that it would be, incidents like this that not only the heathen nations but our own people, they're gonna come against us, and that's fine. Like I say, come with the territory. So moving on, that's why the scriptures say this in Matthew 5 and verse 10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Right, for doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, like I say, we stay the course, we're going to be blessed, which is the kingdom of heaven. So the accusations, the persecution, and that's really a good thing. It may not feel good, in the moment, but it's a reward that comes with it if we endure. So, hey, bring it on, so be it. It says, verse 11, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you, falsely for my sake." And that's exactly what happened. This guy speaking these false accusations, saying somebody stuck something in his arm, on his arm, like what? What you think, brothers and all? You think we got some type of Like we don't even have that type of energy. Moreover, you know, like we understand the prophecy, we understand Revelation 13 and 16. Like you talking as if like it's brothers doing witchcraft or brothers trying to insert something at you, like you know, like I don't know what he coming with, like, but it's like it's ridiculous. It's highly ridiculous. Alright? And hey, like the scripture say, hey, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. Hey. So this guy, he can't even do that. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have no one to back up your story. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we have a plethora of brothers that can vouch and say, hey, no, this went down, it went like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, ain't nobody stick nothing in his arm. Like, you know, we have you know, we have recourse to say, hey, otherwise. Alright? So basically this guy has the burden of proof is upon him. You've been sought out, right, to be a liar, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Like I say, on the first account, that's what's so like wow. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you coming, and that the spirit reveal. Okay, this is why you never come around because your energy isn't right. You know what I'm saying? So stay where you at. Moving on, this is Acts 5, right, and 38, and it reads, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. That's right. Like I say, as a camp, we've been out there 13 years. So, hey, if it was just of men coming together on some get-together stuff, this thing would have been dismantled. Right? Perfect example is the Black Panthers. Right? That was of men. All right? They had, you know, so-called positive message, but it wasn't through the spirit. It wasn't, right, by way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So that's why that thing got dismantled. You know, the crack epidemic and all that. Right? But this work that we're doing is of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So, yeah, we had, you know, a lot of scoffers throughout the years, a lot of bug outs, or at least enough bug outs throughout the years. They come out and spew, and shoot. Each and every time we see the Lord, you know, do something nasty to them. You know what I'm saying? That to where scoffers that come out, like literally like a year, 2 years later, we'll see them and, you know, they don't be in their right mind, they bugged out, they overweight, they doing bad, they homeless. You know what I'm saying? A number of things. So, you know, just based upon that, it was saying that, hey, the spirit is resting upon the camp, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, we have angels that's in camp around the camp every time we come to camp, right? Because brothers have a sincere, right, and contrite heart. All right, we're just simply here to do the work. All right, nothing more, nothing less. All right. It says, but if it be of Yahweh, he cannot overthrow it. That's right. So this guy making this accusation, trying to, all right, get some numbers on his channel. You know what I'm saying? It was a failed attempt. You know, you're trying to overthrow the camp. You're trying to make it to where brothers, you know, unsubscribe, or make it, you know, put a bad report, you know, on the camp as if we going off or doing something wrong, when the whole time you don't want us in the wrong. you the one going off. You know what I'm saying? It said, lest happily ye be found even to fight against Yahweh. That's right. Because you ain't doing it unto us. You're doing it unto Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Right? Although the accusation you made, that's as if you're doing it to Yahushai. You see that? So, you know, it goes without saying that, hey, he's not going to take, you know, he's not going to be fond of that. He ain't going to be with that for anyone, all right, that makes any type of false accusations, all right, bearing false witness on brothers, all right. Hey, that's in the law. You ain't supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. He showed his hand, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? On to the next. So hey, that, like I say, just PSA, right? Don't deal with this guy. All right. Don't watch his channel, none of that. I mean, you can do what you do. Just, hey, our job, ultimately, hey, say give them warning from me. So this is a warning. You know, don't deal with this guy. So, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying with that. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.